Poppy's looking at it. I know, what is that? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Poppy and I are going to shine it up. So, here we go.
I'm working on that horn. We gotta go down into the dungeon. And I'm gonna take you down in the dungeon right now.
Down into the scary dungeon. This is Lornai's dungeon.
Hey everybody. Pocono Pete show here, I guess, is what we're gonna be calling ourselves.
Right.
It's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be, I think, always a show. Hey everybody, let's see here. Here I go, looking here again. I always do that. Hi. All right, I'm working on that horn. We gotta go down into the dungeon, and I'm gonna take you down in the dungeon right now. This is Lornai's dungeon. And here, well, this is kind of our mess. We don't show too many people this. This is stacks of Mopar parts. All right, here we are. I figured this out. I thought I was not going to work. So this is a tunable horn for sure. It's 100% about this. Boy, that chrome looks bad on the video here up close. So this and these two right here. Basically what you do is, I don't have the paper for me, the rear part versus this. You gotta basically loosen this guy up. It spins loose, and you spin this and adjust it. And they were right. You get it down to, they said about one thread. I can barely catch one thread with my fingernail in there. I didn't have that set up right, and I was down here fighting, going, well, geez, this whole stupid thing didn't work, and I'm screwed and wasted all this time for no reason. Well, it does work, and it was all about getting the rear section here in tune. So with this is kind of more, I'm going to call it it's a lock nut. Yeah, I call that kind of the lock nut. It's kind of crazy. This whole assembly goes in and pushes on, we're going to call it the diaphragm, this stainless steel plate back here. And how much pressure that plate gets determines the sound. So I learned something, and it's working. So this is a good deal. I almost was mad and gonna throw the towel in, and I rarely do that. But okay, let's see. Can I set you up here somewhere? I don't know. Let's see if I can set you up here. It's kind of looking scary there. Kind of looking like a horror house down here. Wow. All right, let's see if I can show you this. Let's get you some sound quality here. All right, here we go.
Didn't work.
Fail. I gotta turn the air on. That's kind of funny. All right, let's try this again. I'm all excited to show you. Here we go. Let's see if it works this time. All right, I did it. So now I'm a qualified, I call it GROVER. It's GROVER.
I'm a qualified grower, air horn specialist, rebuild technician.
There we go. Did it. Turn the air off. Back up the stairs. What, I suppose everybody wants to go back up the stairs with me? Is it that exciting? Okay, let's go up the stairs. We'll go up the stairs. Here we go. Well, I won't tell you what that is. of the stairs. Our building is very old. It's from I believe this building is right around 1900, 1890s, 1900. CSI, and also what went wrong with the older horn would be this gasket was completely shot. That's one issue. This diaphragm spring, this thing was pretty rusty, so it probably lost its integrity, its spring pressure. So it looks nice now because we actually cleaned it up. But like I said, when it was bolted together, I was like, holy cow, it's a big spring difference, or pressure difference trying to bolt on that. The rear cover, I'll call it, call it the rear cover there. This, I don't know necessarily was bad. You can see it did have a little bit of a kinkle dinkles to it, but now I understand why. Because that's part of the sealing. When that thing hits back here, it kind of seals against it and vibrates that piece. So, anyways, that's really, I think it was a two-part issue. It was this, and according to the directions too, this thing's got something called I don't know, they kind of call it the bushing here, but that was a little loose too from the main horn here. So that actually was, for some reason, was kind of pushed back into here too. So, but it seems to be doing really good now. So I guess we're ready to go. If you, I guess, are having problems with your original horns or these Grover horns, so they got tunable, let's see, they got adjustable and non-adjustable models. So the ones we have are adjustable, and most likely if you got problems, it's usually going to boil down to this. I think it's going to be the gasket problem, and then maybe it's out of adjustment back here. So that's going to be my 3 cents to everybody out there about this.
Okay, Laura here from the Pocono Peach Show. 3M rubbing compound. So, then we've got the giant horn here. Poppy and I are going to shine it up. So, here we go. Okay, I usually don't get this right either. I look in the wrong spots all the time. Got this giant 35-inch Grover. Ooh, semi-horn. That Poppy and I, she's looking at it. I know, what is that? Oh my gosh. What is that? Look at that. Oh my word. Oh man. It's big, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna be shining away here. We're trying to anyway. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sure it's been a little while. I'm sure it's been a little while since, this was done. Keep shining it. Shine, shine. Give me a shine. I think I'm losing my mind. All right, so I'll just keep it on, rotating, trying to get this. Yes, oh my gosh. I was not kidding about elbow grease. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know these marks here. Coming to get those out. If you're still with us, thank you. We appreciate the views. To be continued.
Until next time, I guess everybody keep on trucking. Keep your britches between the ditches. 10-4, over and out. Oh, wait. You can't leave yet. Now, you gotta push the buttons. You gotta like and subscribe. And as I've heard before, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So, anyways, thanks. Everyone have a great day. Over and out. 10.
See you in the next